forgotten that I have the death ray?
But without my help, it is powerless.
Perhaps some boiling oil.
wayfarer sought the deepest truth. He heard of a great sage who lived in the mysterious mountains. The young wayfarer decided to visit the sage to see what the sage could tell him about the deepest truth he sought. The way was not without difficulty. On his journey, he saw many wondrous things. Finally, he reached Wu Mountain, where he had been told the great sage lived. He entered the city at the base of Wu Mountain. In the city, he saw marvels and talked to many wise people. He learned many things, but whenever he mentioned the great sage, the wise people said, "Oh, the great sage is beyond us. We don't know his wisdom." But the young wayfarer persevered and continued his journey.
Producers and commuters against steel civilization, rushing by with San Francisco Chronicles and green call bulletins, not even enough time to be disdainful. They've got to catch 130, 132, 134, 136, all the way up to 146, till the time of evening supper in homes of the railroad earth, when high in the sky the magic stars ride above the following hotshot freight trains. Grime inside the word in mouths falling out tooth by tooth. The reading rooms tick-tock, big clock with creak chair and slant boards, and afternoons of sun-hot meditation with head on handkerchief on brakeman's lantern, or if not working, on book. I look up at blue sky of perfect lost purity.
Because everybody knows what it's all about, only they won't admit it. Being brought up is being taught not to admit it, but you know very well what's going on. But in order to find out once more as an adult, you have to become again as a child.
what you perceive doesn't even exist. That's only your perception. So if you envision that the purpose of this world is for the evolution of consciousness, then it's a perfect world. This world is perfect, just the way it is. Nothing to improve. That which prevails beyond all time, space, locality, and is non-linear is not vulnerable to anything. How could it have an enemy? Does the sky have an enemy? Tell me, who's an enemy of sunlight? No, truth has no enemies. How could people seeking the truth be programmed to do the things they do? People don't realize how powerful programming is. Truth is complete and total in itself. It has nothing to gain. So it doesn't have any regulations. It doesn't have any laws. No contracts. You don't have to sign anything. Recognition is dependent on what you are. Your reality comes out of what you have become, not as a result of some addition, external result of title or a trapping, external additions, the title or a trapping or an office or some extraneous power. Recognition is a consequence of what you have actually become.
You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to go on doing things you don't like doing. How would you really enjoy it? Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way. And after all, if you do really like what you're doing, it doesn't matter what it is. Conveyances that get from one place to another instantly, so we don't have to wait another instantly. Power available to do anything. Power available to do anything instantly like that. Even do it just instantly like that. You can't really answer to get this funny technological omnipotence go the right way. And if we've never thought it through. When you get control of it, what are you going to do with it?
So when the young wayfarer finally found the sage, he asked him what the deepest meaning was. The sage simply bowed